Hey, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. I just got a package with 9 planners from the new Happy Planner Back to School release, and I thought I would show them all to you in this video. I'm also going to have a separate video with the sticker books that I received, but let's jump into the planners. I have 8 big planners and 1 classic, and we're going to check them out together. If you're new here, my name's Mary Ellen, and I teach you how to plan in creative and functional ways. I also do hauls, and I get lots of products ahead of time. This is not ahead of time. These are all available now. But yeah, I mean, check out my channel if you're interested in paper and stickers and stationery stuff, because that's what I'm all about. Okay, I'm going to start with this classic book club planner, and I'm very excited about this. I actually started a book club on my Patreon this year, and we're having fun with it, and maybe I'll be able to use this for the book club. We will see, but let's move this stuff out of the way, and we're just going to go one at a time. I'll put timestamps in this video so you can go directly to the planner you're interested in seeing. Okay, so this is the classic reading layout, so I'm really excited to see what this is about. It gives you a little bit of information about the reading layout there, and talks about Happy Planner there. We have white plastic discs, and the front is cute with these different colors. It says Book Club Reading Journal. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I keep a reading journal of my own, and I just use a bullet journal, but this is going to be a specific journal that it has prompts for your reading goals and stuff like that, I think. So this says, welcome to your reading journal, favorite author, favorite genres, favorite books. Okay, the first page, book wish list, book title, author, genre, borrowing from / lending to, loan date, format, want, have, read. So obviously you're going to get some of those pages, and then we go into your daily reading tracker. This is a 4-month planner, so we'll get into the months in a minute, but this is just the beginning stuff. We have month 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's undated, which is great because you can use it anytime. And you can also decide to use it for a month and then skip months or whatever you want, and you can put the dates at the top. Here we have a pages red key so you can color code things, and it gives the number of pages here. Notes, and then this says favorite quotes and moments, book title, author, and page number, and then they have these big quotation marks. You have a bunch of those. The words on these pages are small, so you can always cover them up and use this for whatever you want. You don't have to use it this way. That's the beauty of Happy Planner. You can customize it. You can also put your own pages in here, which is great because if you have specific book tracking pages you want to use, or you create your own, you can just put them right in here. Then we have some blank pages here, dot grid. And then we're going to go into the first month. This says home is where my books are. Monthly reading challenge. I am committed to read blank books this month. And then you can color in the progress tracker here. Books to read, reward for completing the challenge. I think the reward is actually just reading the book, but that's just me. And then we have a blank page here that says all the secrets of the world are contained in books. Okay, so we have separate review pages. Okay, this is where the review number comes in. So review number, blank, book title, author, date started, date finished, genre, recommended by, would you recommend, format, writing, plot, characters, overall rating, and did you like the ending? So these are stars that you can color in. And then review and thoughts. So this is like a whole page, a whole 2-page thing, and I think they're 2 pages. Yeah, so this is for one book, these 2 pages. This says favorite quote or moment. How would you describe the book in 1 word, in 1 sentence? How did you feel when you finished the book? Additional notes. So again, you can cover these up. You can put boxes here or wipe out that stuff and write in your own prompts, whatever you want to do. Okay, so these prompts, this stays the same, but these change. So this says, if you could ask the author any question, what would it be? If you could change 1 aspect of the book, what would it be and why? This one is has this book impacted you in some way? If you could rewrite the ending, how would it go? Which character do you relate to the most? If the book was adapted into a TV show or movie, why am I having trouble reading? I do read, you guys. Who would your dream cast be? And then it goes back to those other prompts, and it just repeats those prompts. So this is your first month, and it keeps going. You get all of these. And of course, this doesn't have to be month by month. Of course it doesn't. It could even be genre. You know, you have categories here, so you can do genres, you can do months, you can just ignore these altogether and take them out and do what you want. You know, that's, again, the beauty of Happy Planners is just so versatile. So these other sections are going to be the same as the first, but this is cute. Reading is dreaming with your eyes open, and books are magic. Okay, and that's what the back looks like, and the back cover. I think that's really cute and very useful if you are a reader. All right, let's jump into all these big happy planners. I'm going to go kind of fast because this video could be hours long if not, and I know I usually take my time, but a lot of these are going to be very similar except for the dividers, so you'll see in a second. This first one is called Everyday Coquette, and there is also a sticker book that goes with it that I'll show you in the sticker book flip through, but this is a big vertical hourly layout for those of you who like to track your hours on stuff or have busy schedules. This is a 12-month planner. It goes from July 2025 to June 2026. We have the pink plastic discs. We have this like metallic blue squiggle on the outside, which is cute. It has the date. Ooh, I love the pink stripes. I know I'm gonna like this because I like Coquette things, you know? I like the ribbons and the pink and all that stuff. It's very feminine and very pretty. Okay, this is your name page. Very cute. And I think the guts are going to be pretty basic. So here's your year at a glance, and then these pages here for whatever you need. Here's your currently page. It hasn't changed from planners we've had previously. Here's your July divider. This is so cute. Look at those illustrations. I love the cherries with the bow. Very cute. This is the monthly. All we have is these little dots in the middle, so it's very subtle. And then this is what your hourly layout is going to look like in the big. You have a lot of room here. This is great for color coding or just writing in detail because these spaces are pretty big. Okay, and then you have the times from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you don't need it after 5, you could also put box stickers down here to cover it up. If you don't need it before 8, you know what I mean? You can change it up, or you could put stickers to cover that, whatever. There's also boxes at the top for what you need, and then this sidebar here. So lots of room to write and decorate in this. So each of these is going to look the same. So let's just take a look at these dividers. Sundays are for relaxing. There is much to celebrate. This is so cute. I love the stripes and the colors. Some flowers. Radiate positivity. Live life in full bloom. Start each day with a grateful heart. Living my best life. I love this green checkerboard back there. Enjoy the sweet things in life. Aw. This pink is like kind of, it's raised a little bit. It's kind of metallic, but not really. You see how shiny that is? It's really cool. Let's go. Feeling lucky. There's beauty all around. And then some red ribbons here. And then pink in the back. You have like one note page that's lined. And the back is so cute. Look at the back. Yeah. So I really like that. I think it's very cute. And who knows, maybe I'll be trying an hourly planner. I don't know. Okay. I have 6 big Happy Planner teacher layout planners to show you, but before I show you those, I'm going to show you this other one, which is a big homeschool layout. Just like all the planners I'm showing you today, this runs from July 2025 to June 2026. So it is a 12-month planner. This one's called Homeschool Heart. It is for all you homeschool parents out there who need a little bit of help organizing things. And I will say, I commend you because that has got to be the hardest job. And I don't know if I could have done it. And it takes a lot of organization, so that's where this comes in. It says Live, Love, Inspire, Teach Homeschool Planner on the front. You have this like green background, this pale green background that looks like wood. And then these daisies in the front, which are so cute. This is your name page, Happy Planner Homeschool Edition. And then your year to glance pages are going to be like the other ones, all very neutral. And then your currently page is as well. If you're unfamiliar with Happy Planner currently pages, I kind of forgot to explain it in the last one, but they're just monthly landing pages that you can use for whatever you want. We call them currently pages because when the Happy Planner first came out, they had currently prompts listed on here, like currently eating, drinking, watching, all that kind of stuff was listed on the page. That's why we call them currently pages, but they're really monthly pages. So yeah. But for the currently page, you have priorities here, important, and then a take note section, and then holidays down here. But honestly, you can switch it up and do whatever you want on this page for the month, and I switch it up every month. This is your divider for July. Teachers change the world one child at a time. Your monthly looks really neutral, but then over here we have something a little bit different because it's a homeschool planner. So we have to-do list here, deadlines, and chores. This says subject and date for each one of those. Okay, the first page for the month is a grade tracker. So it says name, grade, year at the top, and then subject, date, test/project, percent grade, and letter grade. This is a class overview, subject/class, description, lesson details, important dates, deadlines, and projects. Another class overview page here. And then a reading list, name, grade, year, book's title, book's author, subject, and read by. Now we get into the weekly pages here. It starts on June 30th, and we have what looks like a color block layout. So if you're familiar with the color block layout, it looks like this. It used to be called a student layout because each of these was meant for a specific subject for each day. Now you don't have to use each particular block. You can, write all the way down or put boxes in here and make it different, like bigger sections or something. You can obviously do whatever you want because it is Happy Planner. You can put stickers down, you can customize it, you can add your own sheets in here and all that kind of stuff. But that's why it was originally called a student layout. But then they changed the name to color block because I guess they felt it was a lot more useful than just for students. And I agree with that. Over here we have assignments, don't forget, weekly focus, and activities. This is a little block that says notes for the week ahead. Of course, you don't have to use it for that. You can use it for what you want. 2 days for the weekend, and they are like longer plain days. So, assuming you don't have school on the weekend, you can track whatever you need or decorate or whatever. All the pages are going to look like that. And then the currently pages are all going to look like this. So let's just look at the dividers. Homeschool is a work of heart. Believe, motivate, inspire, encourage, support. Home sweet homeschool. And then a bunch of stuff here that says like spread happy, learn and grow, books are magic, keep life fun. Love this homeschool life. That's cute. Not all classrooms have 4 walls. Keep life simple. It's a beautiful day to learn. More flowers. There's your reflect and plan page for the year, which is your little reminder to order your next planner. But then you have these things like 3 moments you were proud of, 3 things to remember, stuff like that. So you can use it as a tracker page. For the love of learning. And let's root for each other and watch each other grow. This is the inside back cover and the outside back cover. Very cute and hopefully really useful for those of you who homeschool. You can, of course, also use this for other purposes, but that's what it's mainly meant for. Like I said, we have 6 planners to get through that are the BigTeacher layout. So I'm going to explain the layout one time in the first one, and then we're going to go through all of them and just show you the design of the other planners. So this is the cover. It says this year looks bright, 25, 26, and I love the colors here and that little pattern. It's so cute. We have a graph paper inside, and Happy Planner Teacher Edition belongs to, and then it says schoolroom address. Of course, this is meant for teachers. They're marketing this to teachers. However, I've used this planner for lots of different things, and I've seen other people use it for a ton of different things, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. I also have a whole video on that, I think, somewhere that talks about the teacher layout and the uses for it. So I'll try to find that for you and link it. But anyway, year at a glance pages, which is like the academic calendar. Over here, school schedule, school starts, recess, lunch, recess, school ends. Reliable students, reliable teachers. Additional notes, notes for the substitute. And then here's your monthly sections here with the dates and your currently page. Come here, Bumble. All right, Bumble wants to say hello. Say hi, everybody. Yeah, okay. She's tired today. It's rainy out again. Book club. Now we get into your monthly page here. It's very neutral. And then this is your weekly pages. Okay, so we start on Monday the 30th of June. And this is what it looks like for each of the pages. Now, this is super, super useful, like I just said. You can keep the dates on the side and just use it for Monday through Friday if you want. You have all of these sections for categories. However, what I like to do, since I'm not a teacher, is I like to cover this up with stickers. Like I usually put box stickers over each one of these and write what each category is, and then I put the days of the week at the top, because then you're going to be able to get Monday through Sunday here. And each day is going to have 5 separate sections, which is super useful if you're someone who likes to categorize your to-do lists, or if you have a big family and you want to give each person a block, or, I mean, it's endless what you can do. This could be a wellness planner, and you've got like your food and your exercise and your self-care. You know, there's just so many different ways to use this. And like I said, I will try to find that video that I created talking about that, but it's very customizable. So I love this layout a lot. I wish they would put one out that had the dates on the top and, you know, just blanks here for you to write in your categories, but I can keep wishing. Maybe someday they will do it. All of it looks like that. And then we're just going to look at the dividers. So some of these dividers are like the ones you saw in that other one I just showed you, that book club planner that's actually a reading planner, but this is just, there's other ones here too, I think. Anyway, reading is dreaming with your eyes open. We have those cards there. Stay home, read books. Think happy thoughts. Enjoy the simple things. Cultivate an elegant mind. Enjoy the little things. Keep your head in the clouds. Create a happy life. Booked all day. And books are magic. Oh, and in the back of each of the teacher layout happy planners, you have a classroom checklist, which is really, really useful if you're a teacher. Of course, this says names here and you can track anything you want. However, I like to use this for other stuff. So this is a great habit tracker. You can obviously cover up classroom checklists, you know, but great for habit tracking. Also great for social media planning and things like that, where you have a lot of different tasks to track. So you can use your imagination with this. It's very, very useful in my opinion. So you get a few of those. And then maybe one note page in the back. Nope, no note page. We just go right into the back cover, and that's what that looks like. And that is book club. Let's look at the next big teacher layout that I have. And this one's called Teaching Seasons. This is a collaboration with Caroline Alfreds. And the cover itself is so, so cute. I love the animals. You know I love the animals. We've got a fox here and an owl. I'm a sucker for seasonal planners. This one says teach all the things. It's very doodly. It's very me. Okay, here's your name page. It's going to be the same as the other one. Like, these are just going to be exactly the same. Like I said, the not the divider. Yeah, the dividers change, but like the design changes. So let's just jump right into it. It's a beautiful day to learn. I love that like purpley foil. It's like matte foil though. And the strawberries, that's so cute. This is totally my style. Here's August with those seashells and stuff. Starfish. September. Very cute. We've got Bumble Grumbles in the background in case you're wondering what that is. Ghosties and owls for October. Teach from the heart for November. Very cute. And the good thing is that there's no like design on the page, because you know how usually the seasonal planners, if you know Happy Planner, the seasonal planners usually have little seasonal designs, colors on the weekly pages, but this one doesn't. So you have that combination of the neutral with the colors, and I love that. So yeah, anyway, December, January, for the love of learning. That's so cute. Feeling lucky to be a teacher. I wish my daughter Allie would use a teacher planner. She is a 4th grade teacher. She does not use a teacher planner. I tried. Teach, love, or teach, grow, love. Oh, look at that. Yum. Look at June. That's so colorful and fun. So these are the kind of dividers. If I don't give this planner away, I will save the dividers and cut them up, and I'll use them in spreads. I do that a lot because I love it. And then here's what's on the front cover, or is it on the front cover? Yes, I got confused for a second. Of course, the back is just the same, and then that's the inside cover, and the outside cover is so cute. I love this one. The next one I have to show you is called Teach Happy, and this is an 𝘬𝘮𝘬𝘪𝘢𝘬𝘬𝘪𝘢 collaboration. I really like the cover. It's very pretty. I love this book here, and this is like a really pretty pale pink disc. It's like a muted pink though. It's really nice. So the inside cover is like this periwinkle blue with the daisies. And then let's check out these dividers. Okay, coffee, teach, repeat. Wake up, teach kids, be awesome. Teachers change the world one child at a time. Believe, motivate, inspire, encourage, support. I think these are the kind of the same as the other planner we looked at, like the homeschool one, I think. Planning for bright futures. To teach is to love. Not all classrooms have 4 walls. And then there's that page with the little quotes. Messy classrooms are where the magic happens. And then it's a beautiful day to learn. We've got flowers, and let's root for each other and watch each other grow. So yes, this is the same as that homeschool one, except it's a different layout and a different cover. So yeah, really, really cute. This next one is called Teachers Are Heroes, and it's a collaboration with, I don't know how you say the name, I think it's 𝘮𝘰𝘮𝘪𝘀. The cover is so cute. Look at that apple. And this color disc is so pretty too, but I just love this pink with this like mint green. And then the apple and like the polka dots on the leaves. It's so pretty. And the polka dots there, so cute. Here's your name page. Still the same layout. So we have this checkered page here with the little apples, very cute, for July. August, planning for bright futures. Beautiful minds inspire others. Color your world with kind words. Look at these rulers, so cute. Make every moment count. Oh, I didn't even realize there's some letters on here. Okay, so M, yeah. There's like the cover, the best days. And there's all your letters right there with the flowers. Very sweet. D, dreams are for chasing. Teach, inspire, grow. T, teach kindness. That's so cute. Teachers are heroes. G, grow your own way. This is the back, and then the back cover is so pretty. I like this one a lot. Also, you can see I'm not going through the layout each time, so hopefully if you just click to this video, you can go back and look at the layout on the first one that I did. Yeah, sorry about that, but I don't want to repeat that a billion times. So let's move on to the next planner. This one is called Teaching the Future. This is what the front cover looks like. It does say 2025, 2026. got a little wrinkle there. Okay, here's your name page with the flowers, very pretty. Again, the same pages here. Inspire new generation. Coffee, teach, grade. There's that light bulb. It says, be a bright light behind it. Really cute. Apples. What we learn becomes part of who we are. The bookshelf. Some daisies again. And then these really pretty flowers with like the lines through it. Teaching from the heart inspires dreams. Lots of silver foil there. Booked all day. To teach us to love. Keep on shining bright. Learn and grow. So this is kind of like whimsical and fun floral theme. Again, that is teaching the future. And we have one more to show you. This is a collaboration with Chrissy Mast, and it is called Pawsitive Teacher. And if you saw the Pawsitive Year Planner and sticker book, this is like that, those same types of illustrations, except it is a teacher layout, and it's like teaching themed. Okay, there's the dog on the top, 2025-2026, teach, mentor, instruct, influence, inspire. I like the colors here. Again, same thing in the beginning. Let's look at the dividers though. The world was hers for the teaching. How cute are these dogs on the lunch boxes? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, you know what I could do if I don't use this planner, or maybe after I use the planner or something, is I could cut out these lunch boxes and do like a whole dog lunchbox spread. That would be so cute. And I could put like, oh my gosh, I'm getting ideas. I could put like food stickers around it and stuff. It could be like a lunchbox themed spread. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, sorry. Also sorry about my dog Bumble in background. But these erasers are so fun. Really sweet, special. You have a very kind heart. You're super helpful, totally amazing, awesome, and also so cool. I like that. Stay sharp. There's a lot of pink foil in that one. Messy classrooms are where the magic happens. There's bones there. And pause. It's really appropriate that Bumble starts barking when it's a dog-themed planner. Do you think she does that on purpose? I think she's done that before. Work hard, play hard. There's the dogs on the slides, the seesaw, all that kind of stuff. They're at the playground. We have scissors here. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents. Oh, cute. Look at that. That's so cute. I love that. And then this is like the cover. And sunglasses, never dull, mark maker on point, super sharp. And then this is your checklist section. That is really, really cute. I love how this pattern looks like a composition book, but there's like little paw prints and like dog things in there, like bones and stuff. That's really cute. Okay. So that's everything. Well, that's all the planners that I received. Again, I'm going to have a separate flip through video for the stickers. So thank you, Happy Planner, for sending me these things. My affiliate link will be in the description box. I would love it if you'd use my link. It always helps, even just a tiny bit. If enough people do, it just helps me to keep making these videos for you. So thank you for that. And that's all I have for you in this video. You can go check out that other video, and I will see you guys soon.